Bye, and welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, look, 2, look, 1. Bye, and welcome everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Greatest show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. Yes, we do. All right. So hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. All right, let's get started. So, like I said, there were so many Solana stories. So, here's another. A new Solana-Powered NFT Market is going to be launched by some famous guys. So, I read about that. Bang. And, all right, so we got to talk about this. I'm sure you're already aware, but whatever. We're just going to talk about it, and I'll explain a little bit. The SEC has denied VanEck's Bitcoin spot ETF application. We'll have a quick talk about that. You all know how that works. And then look at this shit here. I just found this story 20 minutes ago before I sat here. So, you know, in South Korea right now, they're having elections. Yeah, well, one presidential candidate, he says, fuck it. Let's give crypto, bang, to all citizens. Oh, yeah. He said, let's give crypto to all citizens yesterday. Bang, bang. Look. Yes, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah. So we're going to fucking read that like a bad boy, of course. And then shout out to Daily Summer as usual. So, look, I can't wait to get to that Korea one. So let's hurry up and get through the rest of this crap here. Look. You know how we do, guys. We start with a little bit of bang, then we do a little bit of refresh. All right. All right, price. Hold on, dang on. Let me get a cigarette right here. Price of Bitcoin, $64,158. All right. Well, if yesterday we're at $63,133, so we've gone up. $900. Sorry, hold on. Oh, sorry, we've gone up $1,035. All right, $1,035 up. Bang! All right. All right, top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. You know who they are. The usual band of suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Tether, Solana, Cardano, XRP, Polkadot, USD Coin, and Dogecoin. All right, let's look at the market moves of the day. Single digits up, single digits down. Look at Avalanche, 13% up. All right. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down, 2. Single digits up, 2. Single digits down. All right. Let's see who lost money today. If you see anything on here you like, go get it. Bang! Because it's on sale. All right, top 10 losers. Helium, Loopring, OMG Network, Kadena, Algorand, Mina, FTX Token, Nexo, Unised Leo, and Shiba Inu. All right, let's see who made money today. Bang! Oh, there's some decent gains. All right. Oh, look at IoTex. Oh, Lee, the brothers were talking about this in the chat the other day. It's up 123% on the week. Oh, look at this. Live Peer up 124 on the week. All right. Got some gains around these parts. Look, we got some gains around these parts, boys. All right. Top 10 gainers. IoTex, Live Peer, The Sandbox, Avalanche, Maker, Crypto.com Coin, Terra, Decentraland, Thorchain, and Perpetual Protocol. Let's see what the market cap is. Total market cap. All right, total market cap is $2.818 trillion. And when I left yesterday, we we're at $2.759 trillion. So we've gone up 0.059 trillion dollars. All right, let's see what the 24-hour volume is. Hey. All right. That's a drastic drop off. It's the weekend. All right. 24-hour volume is $98 billion even. When I left yesterday, we're at $124 billion even, so we've gone down $26 billion. All right, let's get to the stories. Bang! So, record producer Steve Aoki and the creator of Spawn, Todd McFarlane, they're going to launch a Solana-Powered NFT Market. Well, if you're a fan of house music or Spawn, this is for you. All right. So on November 9th, the two-time Grammy awarded I used to love Steve Aoki when I was a kid. Two-time Grammy-nominated producer and DJ, Steve Aoki announced a new partnership with the popular comic book artist and Spawn creator, Todd McFarlane. The two plan to launch a non-fungible token NFT marketplace that leverages the Solana blockchain. The NFT marketplace will be called OddKey, and Aoki and McFarlane aim to launch the platform on November 18th. A couple days from now, a few days from now. Grammy-nominated DJ and Spawn creator to launch an NFT marketplace called OddKey. So next week on November 18th, the DJ Steve Aoki and comic book artist Todd McFarlane will be launching an NFT marketplace designed to empower creation, to showcase and sell authenticated digital art. The launch announcement sent to Bitcoin.com News explains that the new NFT marketplace will be named OddKey, and one of the first drops on the platform will be McFarlane's notorious Spawn #1 from 1992. Oh, the original. All right. The #1 one, right? Yeah. That was the year McFarlane helped form the first Image of Comics and the Canadian comic book creators' first issue of Spawn sold close to 500,000 copies worldwide. Spawn #1 is one of the largest monthly title releases from Image Comics in 25 years. This will be the first time in 30 years that Todd McFarlane has authorized or authenticated any original art for sale, digital or otherwise. And the first time Spawn original art will be made available to the public. Statement sent to Bitcoin.com News disclosed. There's Aoki. Yeah, dude, when I used to be a kid, I used to go to parties they call raves. Yeah, dude, I've seen him live in concert, fucked up on ecstasy big time. He took me on a trip. Oh yeah, to the multiverse. A few times. All right, furthermore, following the initial launch, different sections of the marketplace will go live, and the market will have a featured artist section and a section for lesser-known artists called Artist Alley. The partnership announcement between McFarlane and Aoki explains that the OddKey market was built off the same mentality McFarlane established with Image Comics. I wanted to create a world where creators create freely, McFarlane remarked about OddKey's creation, a place where creators could control their creative and financial freedom the way that it was able to. All right. So OddKey Marketplace aims to leverage Solana blockchain and Metaplex protocol. Steve Aoki has been involved with non-fungible token assets for a while now, and the producer and DJ sold his first NFT collection with Anthony Tedisco for $4.25 million on the platform Nifty Gateway. The announcement explains that similar to McFarlane, Aoki has strong roots as an independent creator, and in 1996 he founded his indie record label, Dimmac Records. I think that Todd and I both see a bit of ourselves in one another, Aoki said in a statement. We're both outsiders who've somehow made it in a world of insiders, recognizing that NFTs could empower young creators to carve their own path to discovery and financial freedom. We wanted to provide a platform to help them reach their audience. The project further noted that the OddKey storefront will be leveraging the Solana blockchain network and Metaplex's decentralized protocol marketplace. NFTs minted via the Metaplex protocol will be stored on Arweave, a network. Also, this is good for Arweave too, Arweave hodlers, if there are any listening. A network that the creators call a permanent hard drive built on two novel technologies. The native tokens for the Solana SOL and Arweave blockchain network have been significant gains. I've seen significant gains in 2021. All right, so bang, there you go. Another thing for Solana. Like I said, I used to party to Steve Aoki heavy when I was a raver as a kid. And I know that there's a lot of people who like that Spawn stuff and just cartoons and stuff in general. Not cartoons, what do they call them? Graphic novels or whatever you want to call them. We call them comic books, but whatever, graphic novels. And so, yeah, this is great for Solana. Just another thing they're doing. All this week, they just came out with announcement after announcement after announcement. That's really wild, man. So those guys are doing some really good work over there. I'd say the truth. What I was impressed with was yesterday's thing. That market analytics thing. Yeah, I told you. I mean, I've shown you, right? I use a trend scanner when I trade. It scans the market for me, and then I just pick out the best trades and do it, and that's basically what Solana was talking about yesterday. So that was my favorite one, but Solana's done a lot of great stuff this week, and I have another one tomorrow, actually. So as I said, I have them for the whole week. On Monday, they just came out with a blast of all their new initiatives, all their new onboardings and stuff. And so this is great. Solana hodlers, oh yeah, good for you. All right, let's move on. Bang! SEC rejects VanEck's spot Bitcoin ETF as Bitcoin prices fall below 63,000. So let me get a sip for this one. So, I know, Shomari, man, what do you think about that? Well, just how it is, Big Brains wants Congress to legislate and for him to just follow the legislation. So from his standpoint, he's saying if I give a spot market ETF, but I release Congress's hands from having to regulate so fast. But this way, you force them to, right? So I actually don't mind this because I want Congress to regulate and give us regulatory clarity across the board. That can bring the big money in. That brings the smart money, hedge funds, family offices, et cetera, et cetera. And so I don't mind this. I mean, of course, it's a bit of a bitch, like, fuck. But it really doesn't matter because we're not really going to go anywhere until we get regulatory clarity anyway. And so I would rather sacrifice a spot ETF in favor of full clarity. You see what I'm saying? Now, do I agree with this? Of course not. It's stupid. The futures contracts are based off the price of spot markets anyway. So once you gave us the futures, well, what's the big difference, fuckstick? Give us the spot, right? He's not a fuckstick. He's a big brain. He's a big brains and they're lovely brains. But you know what I'm saying. And so, right, in terms of logic, no, it's not logical that he denies it. Well, not him, but the SEC denied it. But in terms of the politics around this new asset class, it does make sense because he's forcing Congress to fucking legislate and give us full regulatory clarity. And so on that note, I'm happy that he stood his ground and he's kind of saying, look, I gave you guys, and so to Congress now, not talking to us, but to the congressman. Look, I regulated the futures one. All right, I gave you a piece of chicken. But if you think I'm just going to throw you the whole bucket of chicken, fuck no. You're going to have to work for this. You're going to have to pass legislation. And then I'll follow the laws you give me. Don't make me go write the laws, right? Because that's what the SEC is there to enforce laws, right? The SEC are the police, right? Policemen don't write laws, right? They enforce laws that politicians make. And so that's basically what he's trying to say is, look, assholes, you write the laws, I'll enforce them, whatever they are, whatever. But don't get me to try to write laws for you to bail you out because you're being a bunch of lazy fucks over there in Congress, right? It's basically what he's doing to them. And, and you can't argue with that, right? You can't argue with that. I mean, daggone, pass some legislation now. Let's go. All right, let's get some clarity. And so personally, I wish we had a spot ETF. If you look at the bigger picture of getting us the full regulatory clarity, I would rather not have an ETF for now and then get the clarity. Because this guy gives the ETF now. Yeah, well, maybe Congress just gets lazy. All right, well, they got ETFs, man. Who cares? Well, not who cares. I mean, they'll still have to legislate, but they would take their time a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'd like to see some regulatory clarity come by Q1 next year. What I'm saying? By the end of Q1. So we'll see if that happens or not. All right, so let's read. And you guys know what these are, spot ETFs, the spot market of Bitcoin and ETF. ETF is a fund. A fund is a basket of assets. You put stuff in it, you sell it to people. So in this case, it was going to be Bitcoin in a fund. All right, let's just move on. Everybody knows. But if you're new, that's how it is. That's what it's about. All right, so the United States SEC has officially... and so that's the other thing I wanted to bring up to you. So you understand how the SEC works. So if you're new to this channel, or maybe you weren't listening that day when I explained it, when you apply for something with the SEC, there's 3 options that the SEC has. They can approve you, whatever it is you want. They can deny you, which will happen to these fucksticks. Or, though, there's another weird little thing in that the SEC, if they don't answer you, they don't give you an approval or a rejection, well, then it's up to you whether you want to launch it or not, right? Because they have not denied you, right? And so, for instance, the ETFs that we have now here in America, those futures contract ETF, futures Bitcoin ETFs, they were not approved by the SEC. The SEC did not say approved, put a stamp of approval. They just didn't reject it. Them. There's 2 of them out there, isn't there? There's 2 of them. They just didn't reject them. And so then it's up to the person applying for it whether you want to launch or not. Right? And so that's how it works, right? And so this is a rejection, meaning, yeah, no soup for you. Like the soup Nazi. No soup for you, son. No soup for you. Get out of my store. But if they don't actually reject you, but they don't approve you, well, you can launch after that. As long as you have your application in and it went through the time period, you're allowed to launch after that. So that's the ETFs we have now. None of them are in America. In America, the ones in Canada are approved. The Germans, they've approved all theirs. Switzerland, Bahrain, all of them are, Brazil, they've approved theirs. But the U.S., the United States, we have these ones, these futures contract ones, but they're not approved. They're not denied, though, but they're not approved, which is sort of a shaky ground because later on, yeah, well, they can just say, yeah, you got to stop doing this or whatever, right? Whereas if you have an approved thing, well, you're good to go forever, right? That's the same with this company called Bakkt, B-A-K-K-T, Bakkt, right? They launched their futures contracts, physically settled futures contracts. Yeah, but they're not approved. But they weren't denied. So Bakkt was like, fuck this, we're doing it, right? Which you're allowed to do. So it's not like something sneaky or anything. You're allowed to, but just you have to understand that later down the road, well, you could face not like trouble, but just, you're not in the approved basket of assets, right? All right, guys, so look. The SEC has officially disapproved asset manager VanEck's spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund months after the firm submitted its application. According to a Friday filing, the SEC rejected a proposed rule change from the CBOE BZX exchange to list and trade shares of VanEck's Bitcoin Trust. Specifically, the SEC said any rule change in favor of approving the ETF would not be designed to prevent fraudulent and manipulative acts and practices, nor protect investors in the public interest. Those are a bunch of bullshit excuses. Anyways, like I said, I don't mind him because he's putting pressure on Congress to give us full clarity. So the commission concludes that BZX has not met its burden under the Exchange Act and the commission's rule of practice to demonstrate that its proposal is consistent with the requirements of Exchange Act section, said the SEC, adding, it is essential for an exchange listing, a derivative securities product, to enter into a surveillance sharing agreement with markets trading the underlying assets for the listing exchange to have the ability to obtain information necessary to detect, investigate, and deter fraud. and market manipulation, as well as violations of exchange rules and applicable federal securities laws and rules. That's a bunch of bullshit because you allowed the futures contract ones. Anyway, let's just move on. I don't want to get all angry. Well, plus I can get really technical and geeky about it, but you probably wouldn't understand what I'm saying, so no point in doing that. So the regulatory body has a maximum of 240 days, as we all know, to approve or deny the offering following its publication in the Federal Register on March 19th, giving the SEC until November 14th to make a decision after extensions on April 2nd and September 8th. Industry expert Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric Balkunas said the SEC was highly unlikely to approve the VanEck fund, given its track record of denying offerings from investment firms with exposure to crypto, a prediction which ultimately came to pass. The SEC addressed the inconsistency with not deeming CME a regulated market of significant size in spot denial, but then approved futures ETFs, said Balkunas. It's such a good point, but SEC doesn't care. Not having it. Oh, SEC doesn't care. They're not having it. Basically, logic and reason are trumped by technical legality. All right. So, look, though the rejection may be a blow to many investors, it's not really a blow. It's just a delay. I mean, like this channel, what we're waiting for is a tsunami of money to come. And one little ETF is not going to give us a tsunami. The only thing that's going to give us that tsunami that we're waiting for is regulatory clarity, which comes from Congress. And so, like I've always said, guys, until that clarity comes, I don't really give a fuck what goes on this market. I don't give a fuck about the prices. I don't give a fuck about any of this crap. I mean, it's interesting. It's cool. We follow it, of course. But the truth is we are waiting for a tsunami of money, not just these little single investment vehicles here and there, right? We do want a spot market one. We do. And it will, I mean, if they did approve a bunch, of course, that would help the price of Bitcoin, but it doesn't help the rest of our shit. Well, sort of. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. So it kind of sort of does. But what's really going to blast us off, this whole to the moon crap crypto folk talk about, what we in the market like to call massive gains, what is going to give us our massive sustained gains is regulatory clarity. And so until then, hey, man, we just accumulate, and hurry up and wait. All right, that's good enough, man. You understand what's happening there. They got rejected. All right, so another bite of the apple. Hope you make it next time. All right, now let's get to the good shit. Bang! South Korea's prospective new president mulls giving a crypto to all citizens. I just found this just before I sat down here to do this show. So I'm not exactly sure, but, well, it says what it says. So I know that South Korea has elections happening right now. So I think they're in the middle of their campaign right now. The election campaign's going on over there. And I guess one of them, he says, luck. Hold on, I even have to enlarge this a little bit. He says, luck. Let's give a crypto to all citizens. And that's the beauty. Exactly. I mean, that's like the shit I read. And the reason I'm really reading this, well, first of all, because it's amazing, but also it ties into last night when we talked about what New York and New York and Miami are doing, right? The Miami guy here, Suarez, he said, look, we're going to mine this. We're going to stake this. Sorry, we're going to buy it. We're going to stake it. And then the stake profits, the yield, we're going to give out to citizens. So that's the future. I mean, if you're a smart mayor or dictator or something, take note. Right? I mean, you can become tax neutral. No more taxes for your citizens, and even paying your citizens, and cover your full country's budget. Right? Still keep the garbage getting taken out and stuff, right? And the cops on the beat, and the teachers in the classroom. So I love that. Yesterday, that was so beautiful. And so anyway, so this guy, obviously, he's going to be the president. Well, not going to be. He's in an election. So, I mean, he might lose. Right? So we don't know if this guy's going to do this. Well, if he's even going to win his election. Sorry, that's the way to say it. But I tell you, I'm rooting for this fuckstick. I'm rooting hard for this guy. This is good shit. This is good shit right here. Right, that guy Bukele in El Salvador, he made Bitcoin legal tender, and he gave everyone $30 of Bitcoin on that wallet. Yeah, but this guy is talking deeper. Well, I think this is more like a thing like what this Miami mayor is doing here, where he's just like, yeah, we're just going to pay dividends to our citizens. Well, we'll see. Let me get a sip and then we'll check it out. But this is great, and and the more and more leaders that do this kind of stuff. I mean, like I said, if you're a politician and you're advocating giving people money, well, fuck, you're probably going to get their vote. You know what I'm saying? You're probably going to get their vote. You know what I mean? Do you want to vote, here in America, the Republicans, like anti-abortion and anti-gay rights and shit? Do you really care about those gay guys marrying each other or that girl having an abortion? Or do you want some fucking crypto money, dog? Are you going to, what matters to you, So that's what matters. Like, what matters, you idiot? But these fucking lesbians are going to get married. Like, so what? What does that have to do with you? Do you want some crypto money or what? Fuck them. No. But they're going to have abortions. The Democrats are going to have abortions. Well, you don't like abortions, then don't have one, you fucking motherfucker. What the fuck's wrong with you? What do you give a fuck what another person does? It has no effect on your life. But this crypto thing does. You want some crypto money or not, you fucking moron? Put down that Budweiser can, you redneck, and fucking vote properly. Well, we'll see what happens here. Bah! All right, so let's check this out. Yeah, these fuckers here are stupid. All right, crypto has become a key issue in the run-up to the South Korean presidential election, with shots firing in all directions. Oh, yeah, I like the sound of this already. With shots firing in all directions as politicians hunt for votes. Vote hunting, baby. Vote hunting. I will give you free crypto. You'd have my vote, fuckstick. You'd have my daggone vote. Look, I'd even tell my mom and sister to vote for you. Look, you got to vote for this guy, ladies. All right, so look. As previously reported, the ruling Democratic Party nominee, Lee Jae-myung, has already pledged to unpick crypto tax law to delay the imposition of a controversial 20% levy on crypto trading profits from January 2022 to 2023 at the earliest. So he's going to reverse the 20% tax you have to pay on your crypto money that you make. His main opponent from the People's Power Party has also promised to delay the taxes. Yes. But now, Lee Jae-myung has ramped up the stakes by suggesting that his party is seriously considering the notion of creating a crypto asset and handing tokens out. Hold on. Bang! Handing that shit out to the entire nation. Right. Just like this shit here, Miami coin, New York coin. Fuck this. We're going to make a Korea coin. Hold on. Let's read because I haven't really read the whole thing. So let's just see what he's talking about here. I haven't done my due diligence yet, but when you see something that's saying about giving money out to everybody, that warrants a spot on the show. That warrants a spot in the greatest show in the multiverse. Look! On November 11th, Lee attended a youth talk on crypto assets event where MBN quoted him as stating, so the guy says, we need to create a foundation for issuing and circulating digital assets that are recognized around the world. It's something of a revolution. It is akin to creating a new currency. There you go. He hinted that he would seek to take a far more crypto-friendly approach than the incumbent government, explaining that South Korea is implementing a national policy of isolationism when it comes to digital assets. We're not allowed to enter, so we all go elsewhere to play. That is causing an outflow of national wealth. So yeah, they're restricted over there, and so yeah, people obviously are still buying crypto. So it Well, obviously their money is leaving the country, right? So, but he says, so that's an outflow of national wealth, right, is what he's saying, by not letting people, dabble in crypto. And so they just go get it elsewhere, he says. They go elsewhere to play, right? You're not going to stop people from buying it. Oh, you're not letting me get it? Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to get it. Fuck no. Oh, you're not going to let me get it? Well, I'm going to fucking go get it somewhere else. Regulatory arbitrage. I've explained to you what regulatory arbitrage is. So, and I'm not going to do it right now. Don't worry. But his declaration drew ire from opposition lawmakers, particularly the People's Power Party president, Lee Jun-seok, who wrote on social media that it would be better to issue a Lee Jae-myung nonsense non-fungible token, NFT, as such a token will at least be fun and will have market value. Lee Jun-seok bristled. Nominee Lee is ultimately stating, if I take power, I will destroy the country. All right, so this guy's being an asshole about it. Hold on one second. Excuse me there, guys. It's not going to destroy the country. What the fuck? Lee Jun-seok added that any attempt by the government to create its own token would involve a nonsensical white paper and would ultimately be classified as a job coin. So that's a Korean argot for shit coin. I guess job means shit in Korean. Is that what they're saying? I don't know. So meanwhile, on the issue of tax, the government has insisted that it will not budge on the matter and wants to go ahead with the January 2022 launch as planned. So to tax cryptocurrency earnings at 20%. However, it is serious at risk of being undermined by its own party. Chosun reported that the party said the decision to delay has been made unilaterally. Per Kim Byung-wook, the Secretary of National Assembly's Political Affairs Committee, Lee Jae-myung added that delaying the tax move by a year would provide a small but certain happiness to crypto investors, but denied the policy was a vote-grabbing move. Instead, he stated that a year's delay would allow his government to better prepare for crypto tax by consulting experts before rushing in unprepared. He told a radio interviewer the concern of the crypto industry and experts should not be overlooked. So bang, so he's sticking up for crypto. And so there you go. That's it. Bang. So both parties agree. Well, at least two parties. South Korea has more than just two parties. But one party says, look, let's stop the tax. Well, both parties say, let's stop the tax on the crypto that's coming next year. And then the party that's in power now says, well, we're going to do it anyway. But the one party, what's the name of their party again? Oh, just the Democratic Party, like the one has the same name as the one here in America. They said, look, let's just create a coin that'll be recognized around the world. Yeah, let's give it to our citizens. Yeah, let's just give them free fucking money. So that's what I say. I mean, look, with cryptocurrency, let's get real. We're creating wealth out of thin air, right? I mean, a lot of people complain about that in the markets with the market. I mean, look at what I do. I'm a Forex trader. Why do I get to make money just off the exchange rate of the Japanese yen to the Australian dollar? It's not a benefit to society. I'm just some fucker who guessed right. Well, I don't guess. I mean, I actually do my homework and I trade the trend. But I mean, it doesn't benefit society at all. It just creates money for me out of thin air. Just because the exchange rate is that way and I guessed it would be that way, I get to make money. Right? That's how markets really are. You're just creating. If you read the book, I told you to buy this book, One World, Ready or Not. Well, in the last chapter of it, right, when they're talking, I think the chapter is called The Alchemists. You know what an alchemist is, right? an alchemist is someone back in the days, they used to, people were stupid. They didn't know any better. They didn't have science. So people thought they could turn wood into gold or turn, lead or iron into gold, so they kept trying to do that. They kept thinking there was some way where they could turn lead into gold. Obviously, now that we have science, gold is gold, lead is lead, iron is iron, wood is wood. You can't turn them into each other, right? And so that's called an alchemist. And so in the markets, that's what people say the markets are. Yeah, it's a lot of alchemy. I like to just call it just a little voodoo. You're just creating money out of nothing. Nothing. All right, Shomari. Oh, yeah. You said the Australian dollar would go down against the yen. It did. Yeah, bang. Here's a 5-piece chicken, bro. What? Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's alchemy. We're creating money out of nothing, right? I mean, that's normal. That's what markets really are. Like, stock market is different. The company actually earns money. And so the stocks are actually based on what the feelings of the people are about the company. The company actually does something, right? Microsoft actually builds software. Ford Motor Company or Tesla, actually sell you a car, right? It actually does something. Whereas in the derivatives market and stuff, it's alchemy. It's straight voodoo. Just a little, look, just a little voodoo. Well, that's really leverages the voodoo. That's the whole other part. But it's based on what? I make that money for what? It's just out of thin air, right? And so why am I saying that to you guys? I mean, and I'll put it this way. These crypto companies, they're actually doing something, right? Solana is doing something. Obviously, we've been reading all week, right? Chainlink actually does something, gives you price feeds. It's actually useful to humanity, right? In some sort of sense, right? Yeah, but a lot of the market, in fact, most of the financial market in the world is just straight voodoo, straight alchemy, pulling money out of nothing. Yeah. All right, now I'll just leave it at that. So this is great. All right, so yeah, that's what I want. So that's what's great about this. This guy wants to give crypto to everyone. Why not? Why not? You let a fucker like me just make money out of an exchange rate. Well, I'll just give your citizens some money. Right? Yeah, crypto. You're just creating money out of nothing. Right? You're creating, it's not out of nothing, but it's sort of out of nothing, right? Yeah, and so that's how it works, right? That's how markets work, the derivatives market, right? Why is that derivative I just bought, why am I going to get paid $5,000 for that now? It's just that way. It's made out of nothing. Alchemy, baby. It's called alchemy. Google that word. All right, let's move on to the shout-outs. Bang! Oops, gotten some new people here. What do they like? What are they talking about? Rarity things in it. Oh, these people don't watch my show. Oh, Stefan, this guy. Stefan, lover of the zebra, the bang. I don't know. These people don't watch the show, so no bang for them. No soup for you. Me followed me. Me. Blockchain, technology, digital currency, finance. Is that a guy or a girl? Whoops. Well, let's see the picture. Caution, this counts as temporarily restricted. Oh, I see. Oh, me's a naughty person. Well, all right, well, let me see with the bang. Habib. Ooh, here we go. Habib Rahman. Cryptocurrency something. I am Habib Sheikh. Cryptocurrency signals. All right. Let's see with the bang. Dog. Followed me. Bang. All right, dog. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Instead of a bang, I'll give you a little bark. That's doggish for bang. All right, been him. Connected the dots. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yeah, it's KJ Gatsby. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Brendan C, Spy Lady, Levy Lady, C Lady, bang, the assassin. Abundantly Me, Love Brother, C Brother, and the Kid, bang. Banks, Levy Brother, C Brother, bang. Whoop, it looks like a new follower. Oh, a couple of them. Oh, a bunch of them. Oh, shit, yeah, I'm famous. Oh, of course. Got the greatest show in the multiverse. I should be. Look, CJM84, Coinbase Wallet, Ethereum, Shiba, Solana. Oh, two of those are. Anyway, Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Moon, Love Brother, C Brother. Oh, I'm very social, like to have fun. All right. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Stefan, oh, this is this guy. He's a friend of 007 and them. So welcome, Stefan. Yes, welcome, brother. Enjoy life. It ain't going to enjoy itself. Crypto, real estate, miscellaneous. All right, Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Pedro Silva, Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Manish Balian, Halo, Dost, App, Sab, Keys, Ho, Love You Brother, C Brother, bang. All right, here's everybody right here. Andrew Racheda, the Enforcer. Look, hold on. Because the juice is worth the squeeze. Don't make Andrew slap you. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Son of a bitch right here. Look, bang. Look, bang. Look, bang. Got you wrong, Cash. You son of a bitch. Love Brother, C Brother, no savior. Bang. Technically bullish. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Radster holding down the insurgency in Eastern Europe. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Robbie Hardaway, he's been with us so long as pictures in black and white. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. And I do have a Robbie story. I just forgot to get it ready today. Binham, again. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Sloppy, holding down the insurgency in Canada, in the Great White North. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Grudgeable. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. Yes. And Universal Misanthrope. Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on. Fuck. The fuck? I keep getting our insurgencies mixed up. Holding down the insurgency in Eastern Europe. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. And then holding down the insurgency in Central Europe. Love Brother, C Brother, bang. All right. And the official CB News head of security. All right. I got my insurgencies mixed up there. All right. And then finally, Dora. Let's look at this girl. Oh, yeah. Senior investor focusing on cryptocurrency, spot gold. Trade your plan your trade. Bang, girl. You know what you're talking about. I see that you're the real deal. Here in America, me and the brothers, well, in the Forex market, we say, plan the trade the plan. So you know what you're talking about. Good stuff, girl. Feel free to DM me and let's chat markets. I'm a Forex guy. Look, I love talking markets. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. And then finally this one. Oh yeah, the Miramatic, the shitcoin acquisition specialist. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right, let's get back to the Death Star. Bang. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we had a great show for you today. All right. Great show for you today. Of course we did. I mean, it's the greatest show in the multiverse. And so, all right, new Solana-Powered NFT Market. And so, Aoki, one of my favorite DJs, doesn't mean I'm going to go buy an NFT from there, but he was back in the days. And the other guy who made the comic or graphic novel, Spawn, whatever you want to call it, are going to launch an NFT market on Solana. Just another NFT market on Solana. I think they have a bunch, don't they? A whole bunch, right? Because that's why they have that analytic tool that's going to look through their whole NFT space and the DeFi thing. So, great for Solana hodlers. And there was another Arweave. Arweave is also a part of this thing, and so Arweave hodlers as well. Bang for you. So, all right, Solana and Arweave hodlers. Bang. And then the SEC denies VanEck's Bitcoin ETF. So this was a denial. You know, it wasn't just that we're not answering. It was a no. So that's that. That's all there is to it. No soup for you, buddy. No soup for you. But like I said, I don't like it because I think it's a stupid reasoning. We have futures contracts that are based on spot price, and so why not just make a spot market ETF? It's based on the same fucking price, isn't it? And so, but on the political level, America in politics, everything boils down to money in politics here in America, and Big Brains is doing a smart thing. He's forcing Congress to fucking do something. No, I'm not approving anything, you fuckers. You want me to prove it? You want me to prove something? All right, well, write a law saying approve that, and I'll approve that, right? Like, he's forcing them to, get their act together and do something, right? I mean, remember, the SEC are just sort of financial cops. It's not their job to write the law, and that's what Congress is kind of trying to make him do. I mean, the SEC does have semi-legislative powers. So when the SEC does do something, it does become law until Congress overturns it, right? So technically, Big Brains could do what he wants to do and approve this thing, but he's putting the pressure on Congress, making Congress get their act together, and they're going to get their act together. We read it the other day. There's a bunch of laws right now in Congress here that are up for debate and votes, and what the beauty of it is, they're bipartisan. Here in America, there's only two political parties, right? It's not like where you're from. If you're not from here, yeah, there's only two here, and so one hates the other hates the other, and so if they ever get together on an issue, it's called bipartisanship. And oh gosh, that's what you love. When they finally get together to do something, right? And so thankfully, bang, they were together on crypto. And so though we got this SEC denial today, don't worry, we're going to have crypto regs coming out of Congress soon because it's bipartisan. Both parties want it. They're just going to argue over what the parameters are going to be, what the little issues, like what the taxes, the this, the that, little bullshits, but overall they want it. And so, well, and it doesn't even matter if they want it. They better do it because American citizens, we already own this crypto, and so you got to regulate the space. And so, yeah, it's good stuff. So, and like I said, until we get regulatory clarity, we're not going to have a tsunami. So all these little investment vehicles and all this shit that comes out before then, all right, they're cute, they're nice. I mean, they give us motivation, like, yes, our market is growing, yes, we're becoming more legit, yes. But at the end of the day, until we get these fuckers, hedge funds and banksters and family offices and big boys unleashed, we're always just going to kind of be, half-assing. I mean, we're still going up, but slowly. Once that tsunami is unleashed, wow. There's not going to be any slow shit. It's going to be that whole to the moon crap everyone talks about. And so that's what we're waiting for. That's what we hope for. And, well, it's not waiting and hoping. We are waiting, but it is going to happen. It's not a hope. That's going to happen. And so just a bunch of hurry up and wait. How long? Doesn't matter how long, because this juice is worth the squeeze. So settle down. Bang! And then finally, South Korea candidate. Yeah, he says, let's give crypto to all the citizens. And so that's awesome. You know how I feel about crypto. I mean, well, when it comes to citizens and populations of citizens, of course you should. I think every country, you should be mining it. You should be staking it. You should be giving out dividends to all your citizens. Why not? It's free money. It's out of thin air. Just like I told you, like the derivatives market. Yeah, it's out of thin air. And, they do that. I don't know why these guys aren't doing that. And so, like we read yesterday, New York, but especially the Miami one yesterday, Suarez, he's like, fuck this. We're going to stake this and we're going to give it to the citizens. And so that's exactly what you should do. That's exactly what your city, your country should do. Mine it, buy it, stake it, hand out the money, hand out the dividends. What's the problem? And so I think this is great news. Obviously, they're in the middle of their campaign. I mean, if I were in South Korea, I'd go vote for this guy. So we'll just see. We're going to obviously keep an eye on that. I hope this guy wins, obviously. And so great stuff. And on that note, let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Bang! Subscribe below and press the bell. You'll get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show. Look. In the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. I love talking money. Bang! Love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you tomorrow for another fact-filled day of crypto talk. And until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video there. Get your mind right. And I'll see you all tomorrow. My name is Shomari Clarke. Always watching the money. Bang! And most importantly, I am always on duty. Bang! Look. See you all tomorrow. Yes. Enjoy your weekend. Over and out.